What is up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into one of the most outrageous and talked about muscle cars people are buzzing about right now, the 2026 Camaro Copo ZL1. This car is not just about looking aggressive, it is about pushing the Camaro name into full race-bred territory while still keeping enough street attitude to make it a dream car for enthusiasts. If you love raw power, brutal styling, and that old-school American performance spirit mixed with modern tech, you are going to enjoy this one. Starting with the exterior, the 2026 Camaro Copo ZL1 looks like it wants to fight the road before it even moves. The design is wide, low, and unapologetically muscular. Up front you get a massive grille that is designed more for airflow than beauty, but somehow it still looks incredible. The front splitter sits extremely low, almost scraping the pavement, giving the car a planted and aggressive stance. The hood is functional and intimidating, featuring large heat extractors that hint at the monstrous power underneath. From the side, the car looks tight and purposeful, with flared fenders that make room for massive tires and give it that race-ready posture. The wheels are lightweight and performance-focused, usually finished in dark tones to match the serious nature of the car. Around the back, the rear diffuser is huge, the quad exhaust tips look ready to breathe fire, and the rear wing is not there for show. It is there to generate real downforce at speed. Overall, the exterior of the Copo ZL1 does not try to please everyone. It is designed for people who love aggressive, track-inspired muscle cars, and it absolutely nails that mission. Moving inside, the interior of the 2026 Camaro Copo ZL1 continues the same no-nonsense attitude. This is not a luxury cruiser and it does not pretend to be one. The cabin is driver-focused, tight, and built around performance. The seats are deeply bolstered and designed to hold you in place during hard launches and high-speed cornering. Materials are chosen for durability and weight savings rather than pure comfort, but that does not mean it feels cheap. Everything feels solid and purposeful. The steering wheel is thick, flat-bottomed, and wrapped in performance material that gives you excellent grip. The digital displays are clear and customizable, showing critical performance data like boost, temperatures, and lap information. There is still modern tech here, including a high-quality infotainment system, performance drive modes, and advanced telemetry features, but nothing feels distracting. The Copo ZL1 interior is about focus. You sit low, visibility forward is aggressive, and every control feels like it was placed with racing in mind. Now let us talk about the heart of this beast, the performance. The Camaro Copo ZL1 is built around extreme power and straight-line dominance, while still being capable on a road course. Under the hood, expectations are that this car packs a supercharged V8 that pushes well beyond standard ZL1 numbers. We are talking about output that could easily exceed 700 horsepower, possibly even more depending on configuration. Torque delivery is instant and violent, the kind that pins you back in the seat the moment you touch the throttle. This is not a car you casually drive. It demands respect. The sound alone is enough to give you chills, with a deep, thunderous exhaust note that reminds you why V8 engines still matter. The transmission options are likely focused on performance, with a heavy-duty automatic designed for brutal launches and lightning-fast shifts, although a manual setup would not surprise anyone who loves old-school muscle. Acceleration is where the Copo ZL1 really shines. 0 to 60 times are expected to be brutally quick, dipping well into supercar territory. Quarter-mile performance is a major focus here, staying true to the Copo name, which has always been associated with drag racing dominance. But this car is not just about going straight. Thanks to upgraded suspension, massive brakes, and advanced traction systems, the Copo ZL1 is expected to handle far better than you would expect from something this powerful. Magnetic ride control, performance-tuned dampers, and sticky tires help keep the car composed even when pushed hard. Braking performance is equally impressive, with large performance brakes designed to handle repeated high-speed stops without fade. Driving the 2026 Camaro Copo ZL1 is expected to be an intense experience. This is not a relaxed daily driver. The ride is firm, the engine is loud, and the car constantly reminds you of what it is capable of. But that is exactly the point. This is a car for enthusiasts who want to feel everything. The steering is heavy and direct, the throttle response is razor-sharp, and every drive feels like an event. Whether you are at the drag strip, on a closed track, or just rolling down an empty road, the Copo ZL1 makes you feel connected to the machine in a way that modern cars often forget. Now let us talk about pricing, because this is where reality sets in. The 2026 Camaro Capo ZL1 is not going to be cheap, and it is not meant to be. This is a limited production, high-performance machine built for a specific audience. Expected pricing is likely to start well above standard ZL1 models, potentially landing in the six-figure range depending on configuration and exclusivity. That might sound crazy, but when you consider the performance, the rarity, and the heritage behind the Capo name, it starts to make sense. This is not a mass-market car. It is a collector-level performance machine that just happens to be street-legal in spirit, if not always in comfort. What makes the 2026 Camaro Capo ZL1 special is not just the numbers or the looks. It is the attitude. In a world where performance cars are becoming more digital and more filtered, this Camaro feels like a throwback with modern muscle. It is loud, aggressive, and unapologetic. It does not try to be subtle or efficient. It exists to go fast, make noise, and put a smile on the face of anyone who loves real performance cars. If you are the type of person who values driving feel over soft ride quality, who prefers engine sound over silence, and who wants a car that feels alive every time you start it, the Capo ZL1 is exactly that kind of machine. It is not for everyone, and that is what makes it special. This is a Camaro turned up to the extreme, built for people who want the most intense version possible. So that is our deep dive into the 2026 Camaro Capo Unvled, from its aggressive exterior and focused interior to its insane performance and premium pricing. If this is the direction muscle cars continue to go, the future is loud, fast, and absolutely thrilling. Let me know what you think about this car. Would you take a Capo ZL1 over a supercar? And if you enjoyed this review, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more high-performance content coming your way.